Good day, my distinguished viewers, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Everyday People's Voice, your trusted media platform for breaking news in politics and business, current affairs and analysis, opinions and headline, sports and crime news, with a comprehensive, up-to-date news coverage aggregated from sources all over the world and every corner of the globe. Our sources of information are reliable and accurate. That's why we are the world-leading liberal voices for the everyday people in Nigeria. But before I continue, if this is your first time of coming across our YouTube channel, please be so kind to subscribe, like, and share our videos. And please don't forget to press on the notification bell so that you will be among the first persons to get notified each time we break the news. Thank you all for staying tuned. My country people, this video you are about to watch is a must-watch video. I said it's a must-watch video. Please, just relax and watch this video till the end and leave your comments below. I will see you again after the video. So, without wasting much of your time, let's watch the video as it is, so you will get a full insight of what we are talking about. This video was not made by us, it was gotten from our sources. So we give credit to the source of the video.
Instead of Niger Delta people to come together and ask themselves a question, as a matter of fact, 87% of the oil well in Niger Delta belongs to the north. Precious, it belongs to the north. Northerners are the owners of this oil well in the Niger Delta. That was what I told Asari when he was making us about Igbos, as if Igbos are his problem. There are things Tinubü cannot do. I'm telling you, there are people he cannot even talk to. He can't even mention their name. Say he want to probe corrupt. He cannot try it. It's like a signed document. That's what I'm looking at here. It's like you're signed that you will not do this, you will not do this. That's okay. I go and say in Asorok. The news done the trend. In fact, I was expecting that by now somebody would have spoken about this thing. Unfortunately, nobody is saying anything from Asorok.
So it can't be like say we just they cover the way thing happen to certificate. We know they talk about things when they happen. Go. This our money they go down.
Yes, the thing is that before now we have always known. Remember when the borders were closed or supposed to be closed? It was also two Northerners, this Boa and Dangote, that were allowed to
they bringing in,
taking out and bringing in their goods. They were the only two companies. Over the years, my dear, this entitlement mentality from the north is so annoying. This oil that you are talking about, no be Niger Delta get am. Why is it that in everything where they do, nobody they even reckon with Niger Delta? They only give them crumbs from the table, and they will be scrambling for it. Mention one Niger Delta person who is doing big oil business.
Tompolo, where they give pipeline surveillance
to do security for pipeline. So that one na job, abi. To do security for pipeline, you go dey watch pipeline while the oil go dey pass through to the wherever it's going to, abi. That one na business. That is why I'm laughing at both Asari and Tompolo. Instead of them to talk about their region, look at what is going on. Look at how many billions of dollars we are talking about. And this oil is coming from Niger Delta. Instead of Niger Delta people to come together and ask themselves a question, as a matter of fact, 87% of the oil well in Niger Delta belongs to the north. Precious, it belongs to the north. Northerners are the owners of this oil well in the Niger Delta. That was what I told Asari when he was making us about Igbos, as if Igbos are his problem. Look at what is going on. You are taking the resources from my land to go and feather your nest in your own place. And you say we are one Nigeria.
So, Mr. Darlington, make we even marry and we're waiting this letter where we say some directors from inside NCAA don't write to Pantami. Make I read them again. Say some NCAA staffs are alleging widespread corruption in and northernization of the agency, petitioning Aviation Minister Festus Keyamo to probe the agency. So employees from inside the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, say they don't petition Aviation Minister Festus Keyamo over alleged corruption in and the northernization of the agency.
Of course,
according to them. The same thing. Now, what to make me say, Bekomaran together. So in the later way, we say that 29th of September, 9 date, the NCAA staff can accuse the National Aviation Agency's previous and current NCAA executives of diverting an estimated of 8 billion naira between 2019 to 2023. 8 billion didn't divert the money. They say the alleged money was stolen through multiple payments of approved payment vouchers. So they could just approve payment vouchers anyhow. Then direct payment to contractors on their fictitious contracts. Direct payment to choosing staff members and alteration of remit bank statements.
And even for training.
For training, say even for training, they only give people what they choose. This matter deep, where they even say how the Sirika be the former aviation minister saying no, all this is what they happen, saying hand they inside. Then they say the former director said carry some kind money self contracts, even hand over to his sister. I mean wife.
Yes, the other one, the director of finance also is the sister-in-law to
exactly to the former director general. So with all of these ones really happen, that no money don't go. So we be expect say once Keyamo enter inside office, you go and probe that aviation ministry concerning, especially considering that whole sham of Nigerian Airway happen. We've been say go probe, but it is surprising to say so far the only agency where we say government not come and talk say they probe now only CBN. And that they allege say plenty corruption happen. You can't be like say NMPC no get corruption, NCAA no get corruption, other agencies no get corruption. So for make you just
in fact, I am so happy say this thing come out because I've been saying it that unless Nigeria is restructured, anybody that goes to Aso Rock is just like a caretaker. The main landlord is in the north, who will decide what you will do and what you will not do. We can see it playing out even under Tinubü. There are things Tinubü cannot do. I'm telling you, there are people he cannot even talk to. He can't even mention their name. Say he want to probe corruption. He cannot try it. It's like a signed document. That's what I'm looking at here. It's like you're signed that you will not do this, you will not do this. That's okay. Go and stay in Aso Rock. That is what it looks like. If not, if Tinubü actually meant to clean up Nigeria, he would have started from NMPC. He would have started from there. But look at it. Even under his word, look at what is going on. They just use Emefiele as a sacrificial lamb because he's from the Niger Delta minority. Who is his godfather? He has nobody. That's why look as if Emefiele is the... Nobody is even talking of his principal who was telling him what to do. Nobody. These other places now where corruption is staring us in the face, Tinubü will not talk about it. He will pretend as if he did not see it. Even this aviation, since they wrote to Keyamo, has he uttered a word? He won't utter a word. It's just a phone call. Don't listen to that letter they wrote you. Don't probe anybody. And that's it. But he will come out and be shouting as if he's a Mr. Saint. My dear, we are in a deeper mess. That is how to describe what is going on. We are in a deeper mess. All this talk that you are going to revive the economy, you are just to lip service. Nobody is serious about. As long as this APC is concerned, they are not ready to do anything because they are 10 and 10 pence. They are 5 and 6. No difference between Buhari and the Tinubü. Tinubü cannot probe all that Buhari did in office. So it means that we are not going anywhere. We are not. That is why all the people that Buhari put in place, they are still acting as if Buhari is in charge. They are not even bothered. Because they know that Tinubü will not call them to question. They know. In fact, with the baggages Tinubü is carrying, does he have the temerity to call anybody for probe? He won't try it. That is why I've been telling people that we are not there yet. All this noise that let's give him a chance. Which chance? You have seen the handwriting on the wall. You are still waiting. Which chance? It's unfortunate. They wrote a letter to the in fact, that day, heads would have started rolling in that organization. Why do you think that Nigerian Airways cannot fly? Is that not this type of thing? 8 billion naira. These are not outsiders. These are people that are working with the DG himself. They are in the same office, so they know everything. They are the ones approving the voucher, so they know what they are talking about. It's not as if it's a PD person who wrote the petition or Labour Party person. These are insiders. Yet, it has been swept under the carpet. Not even a word. Not even a word. Festus Keyamo left what is happening in his ministry. And he's discussing issues that don't concern him. Talking about speaking from both sides of his mouth. The same man he was prosecuting years ago for certificate forgery is now supporting him, claiming that what has gone better between that time and now? Is it not the same certificate? That will tell you that we don't have men of principle. We don't. Precious. This thing is deeper than you're seeing it. It's deeper. But let me tell you, people have been talking of Rwanda. Every time they say Rwanda, one journalist, one broadcaster was talking about mosquito and cockroach. One core problem in Rwanda was not about any propaganda or hate speech. It was not. It was because of this type of thing. The Belgian masters took the Tutsis as their own. They empowered them. They placed them in places of authority in Rwanda. Because the Belgians believe that the Tutsis resemble them in their color. They have the same color. So they empowered them. Meanwhile, the Hutus who said that, but we are the same country now. These are why are you putting them above? You are giving them everything. What is our own? That was what caused the problem in Rwanda. When they could no longer tolerate it, they don't have anything. They can't get jobs. They can't get contract. They got annoyed and said, okay, let us destroy everything. That was what happened in Rwanda. That was why the Hutus went angry and started. They will not go and study what. And let me tell you, anywhere where there is injustice, where there is nepotism, where there is discrimination, go and check what happens to such a country. Go and check. It's a question of time before people start reading meaning into all these things and say, okay, so we are now slaves in our own country. They will not look at all this. People have been writing, people have been talking. Nobody will pay attention. Nobody. Until when it will become a problem, they will now look for one scapegoat. It was this journalist who was writing. It was this journal presenter who said something on radio. Meanwhile, the real issue that is going on now, that is happening, nobody will talk about it. How can you be in a country where you cannot get any good job, even though you are more than qualified? Then they will take somebody who is not even qualified and put as your head. How can? Will you feel happy in that country? Will you be patriotic in that country? It's not even as if the people that are placing this authority, they are qualified. It's not as if they know anything. It's just to see that they are be chopping money. Is that not why Nigeria is where it is today? All the people that Buhari put in office, if they are really experts in their field, Nigeria will not be like this now. It's that they just put them there, go and eat money, go and chop money. Look at Ajokuta Sea Complex. Look at how much you are spending there. Over 10 billion every month. Meanwhile, nobody is doing anything. Nobody.
You didn't talk about Ajokuta. We still pay salaries of
refinery workers that don't work. Go and see who are there.
We're still paying their salaries. Wasting billions and trillions of naira.
Yeah, these are the things that really agitate the mind of anybody who loves Nigeria. If you truly love Nigeria and you are hearing all this, how can you be happy? I said our own airspace. This Nigerian airspace, whatever. The man there at Board Office, who was there before that did, he said 70% of their staffs don't have a need to. They all read Islamic studies, and they brought them there. The man raised alarm. Say, what are they doing? Islamic studies, religious studies. What are they doing with aerospace? They will just bring them there with letter. All of them free the place. The man raised alarm, and we immediately said that it's not up to solve. They remove him and put somebody there. Pressure. Is that how to Nigeria will work? Round peg in a square hole. Look, I don't know what has happened to Nigeria. I'm telling you, airspace, real science and technology. You are bringing religious studies graduates. What are they coming to do there? The same thing with NMP. Go and see. Some people just in a week they won't even come to work. If they come, it's around 12. They just sit there in the office, make phone call, carry girlfriend. The day is over. They just go until the month is over. They collect fat salary. And you are telling me that Nigeria will work under this condition? Everywhere nepotism. If they don't want any other person to be in Nigeria, let them tell us. But for you to impose yourself and turn other people like slaves in your own country, there can never be peace in such a country. It can never be. Go and ask anywhere. It can never be. If you are not equal in your own country, then where will you be equal? Is it in another person's country? Tell me. The people that are even placing above you, if they are qualified, you say, okay, they merit it. But when you see people who don't even have anything to offer, nothing, they don't put them there. After you have done all the work, they just sign. Asoga. They just sign. That's what they don't. They only just sign every report. Sign every. You go and do all the work. Do all the rack your head. Do everything. After doing, you bring it. You will not read it for them. They will not sign. That's all. That's why he's your guy. Please tell me any country that moves forward under such a condition. Mention one country. So the problem is deeper than this. You just mentioned the aviation industry and NMP. How about other ministries?
Yes.
Other ministries.
Even mines and steel. That was okay.
So it is a very big problem. People are asking, how did Nigeria get this? This is how it got here. When we put square peg in a round hole, that is where we go where we are today. The real expert, the real people who are qualified, nobody gives them job. Nobody gives them job. They can't even come near. As long as they don't belong to a certain ethnic group, region, nobody gives them job.
All right, Mr. Darlington. So in this case, now what do you think go fit be the way forward, especially as Oga Presido is supposed to work to make sure, say, people see, say they really show working. So what do you think fit be the way forward?
Pressure, nothing will happen, no. Nothing.
Because I just wait for media houses to even carry this news. No media house don't carry them yet. We just like say we just silent about them. I said
not only one paper. I think it's not Punch or that wrote it when the news broke.
And that's all.
Nothing will come out of it.
And it's supposed to be trending. We're supposed to
now they have killed it now. They have killed it too. They have a way of killing that. Why do you think they have a social media rat? All those they will kill it. But go call media houses, please. Don't let this thing see the light of day. If not, this thing should be front page in all the newspapers. But they have killed it. The so-called Lagos Ibadan press, they have all gone comatose. They can't talk now. They can't talk. This is where something they should be raising, but they don't want to embarrass Tinubü because it's his government now. They will say that this corruption is happening under his watch. Is that not what they are avoiding?
All right.
Can Nigeria survive like this? That's my question. No, even if you try to pretend and cover, but when a pregnancy is up to 7 months, you can't cover it again. All these things are what is building up into the hatred for the country. All this is that is what is building up in the minds of people. Tomorrow you now ask yourself, how did Nigeria get here? How are Nigerians not patriotic? How are Nigerians so they don't like their country? How can anybody be happy with such things going on? How?
All right.
How?
All right, Mr. Darlington.
This is just the beginning, though. The man is still battling to sit very well. By the time he sits very well, maybe that time you now see, yes, what we are talking about, you now see real governance. This one you are seeing now, no, they are just giving you, tips of what is coming. By the time they settle down, if you are not an APC member, if you don't belong to a certain thing, if you can't even drink water in your own house, they will come after you. That is where we are going.
All right, thank you, Mr. Darlington. This is what you talk now, your opinion, Sha. But I appreciate you as usual as you follow me, sit down, put mouth for inside this matter. Thank you so much.